Good morning from the Icebox in Lincoln for the varsity half of the doubleheader this morning versus the Boji Mammoth. In the junior varsity side of things, Lincoln got the win 4-0. Last night in varsity, the Stars got the win 3-1 over the Mammoth. 62 total minutes in penalties in that one. Let's see if we can't rein that in a little bit this morning. Goals from Cooper Willis, Cooper Mohat, and Ben Insco last night led the way for Lincoln. Jake Jacobs got the lone goal for Boji in last night's contest. It's going to be Matthew Travis in net for Lincoln today. Anticipating that it's going to be Luke Frericks again in net for Boji, who played really well yesterday. We'll have starting lineups and the national anthem, and then we will get going. Glad you could join us this morning. Special hello to the Okoboji friends and family watching along.
Please give a warm round of applause for the Boji Mammoths. Starters for Boji. Number 11, Miles Ferguson. Number 13, Lucas Kappas. Number 22, Robert Cornell. Number 2, Riley Wara. Number 21, Aiden Lee. Number 9, Luke Frericks. And now,
It'll be Matthew Travis in net for Lincoln. Luke Frericks minding the net for Boji here this morning. 17 minutes up on the board. We're about set to go here for varsity action here in Lincoln. Out of the lineup tonight is Taylor Dahlberg. He took a nasty spill into the boards last night in the third period. X-rays were negative on his ankle, but he's going to be sitting this one out. No timeline on his return, but he was hurting coming off the ice last night. It's going to be Ben Insko with Riker Noden and Ethan Nickel out there on the first line here for the Stars, and we're off and running. Hank Lancaster and A.J. Hoyle at defense to start this game. Sent into the Lincoln zone by Boji. Boji picks it up, looking to center, and it's swept up and out, back to the blue line. Corralled, that shot goes wide. Travis was in net on Friday night, gave up a couple of quick ones, and then settled in, and they got the 8-2 win over Sioux City in his last start Friday night. That one gets all the way in on Travis's pads, kick to the corner. Hoyle sent ahead to Riker Noden. Noden, left side, centering pass, gets deflected. Insko's there for the follow and goal. Ben Insko finds the rebound and buries it. And less than a minute into this one, the Stars have the 1-0 lead. So Insko, nice little streak of points here in the last few games. It's varsity teams at 5 in a row. Trying to climb their way back up the standings in the varsity side of the league. It's going to be Trenton Bauman out there now with Cole Brown. He's joined by Cade Carlson. Cooper Grossroad out there with Cooper Mohat. Just pick a Cooper, any Cooper. That one hopped over Mohat's stick, and that's going to go down into the Lincoln zone. Travis will play it down and around. Kept in by Boji. 2-on-1. Shot. Blocker save made by Travis. Grossroad quickly up the ice. Going to keep it himself. Or excuse me, that's Carlson. Behind the net. Wraparound. Centered. And nobody there. Played to the far side. Kept in by Carlson. Bauman gets knocked. A scrum ensues. Carlson breaks away, sends it down below the net. Grossroad keeps it in the zone. He fires. Blocker save made. Boji clears. They peel off for a line change. Flipped into the zone, and Lincoln will go off on a line change. Just getting going here, and there's Cash Schwartman. He lost his stick on that poke check. He's going to kick that one along, no stick. Paul King picks it up, centered. Tried to jam that one home. Schwartman's going to go clear out to center ice to grab his stick. He'll circle back into the fray. Paul King and Sam Rose keeping it active down low. Cooper Moat playing hacky sack. And it's cleared out by Boji. Sent back in, though, delayed offside. Rose will go give chase. Schwartman back into the fray. Forces a turnover in front. Boji sweeps it away. Back over to Sam Rose. Rose, he fires wide. Paul King gathers. Knocked off the puck. Schwartman turnaround, sent down low. Rose tries to center. Here come the Mammoth, 2-on-1. Cross ice pass just led him a little too much. Centered. And it's nothing but stars there. But there's a poke check and a quick shot and a save made. Cody Robinson was on the spot there. First-year player, Boji High School. Face-off in the Lincoln zone, 13:23 left in the first. Stars with a quick 1-0 lead off the Ben Insko goal. Shot. Travis couldn't glove that one. It's played down below the goal line. A.J. Hoyle back out there. Poke check, and it's swept away. Sent up ice. It's going to be played by the goalie. No icing. Kept in by the Stars. Scrum on the near side boards. Pokes free. Boji comes away with it. Robinson's shot just goes wide. AJ waits. Tries to put it on Willis's tape. Couldn't do it. Leo Miller and Landon Bliss out there as well. So Bliss up on this varsity lineup with some players out. That was an icing. We'll have another face-off in the Lincoln zone. Ben Insko with the goal for Lincoln. He takes the face-off. Played back to Hoyle around to the far side. Bliss. Excuse me, that's Ethan Nickel out there with Insko and Noden now. Played back neutral ice. Boji trying to set something up. Sends it down into the zone. It's a dump and chase. Noden ahead. Here's Insko. He dumps it into the zone. He'll give chase the other way. Takes a hard shot into the boards. He's slow to get up. And a glove save made by Frericks as Insko taking his time getting up after that slide into the boards. Got some assistance there from Jackson Bradham. And Bradham is going to get sent to the penalty box for his efforts. So Bradham with the roughing call on Insko. So it'll be a power play for Lincoln with 11:35 left to go in the first period. Trenton Bauman to take the drop for the Stars. Played back to the blue line. Shot. Save made. Grossroad keeps it down in there. Back to Cooper Mohat. 2 shots and 2 saves by Frericks on Mohat to start this power play. 1:46 left in that. Referee talking to Frericks, the goalie. Frericks got some webbing, needs retied here. Might have to change gloves. Giving it a look. Minute 46 left on the Lincoln power play when we get restarted again. Jackson Bradham called for the charge. 6'5" kid. He's imposing in skates. So essentially a timeout here for an equipment fix on Luke Frericks' glove. Coming up Friday night, next time the Stars are on the ice, the lone road game of the month of December. We just go up the road, up I-82, Ralston Arena, for a tilt versus the Junior Lancers. That's Friday night. That is typically must-see TV, so you want to tune in for that. Lindsey Noden will be on the call for those games. All right. Lincoln gets waved back to the ice. Boji is as well. Frerichs' glove repaired, and we're back ready to go. Minute 46 left on the Stars power play. 11:21 left in the first period. Lone goal by Ben Insko gives the Stars the early lead. Sent back around to the corner. Plenty of space for Moat to walk right in. Rebound comes all the way back out to Grossroad. Carlson across to Cooper. Moat again. Redirect. Just misses. Played to the near boards. Kept in by Grossroad. Left for Moat. He wants to fire one again. Hits some Boji players on the way in. Back to Moat. Pass down low. Cole Brown looking. Carlson. Good puck movement here by the Stars. Moat. That one gets blocked and sent up ice. 50 seconds left on the Stars power play. Matthew Travis leaves it for Cooper Moat. Grossroad chips it in. Bauman gives chase. Played to Cole Brown in the corner. Skates to the center. Just missed it on the inside. Played back. Centered. Brown can't get good stick on it. Brown finds the loose puck. 25 seconds left on the power play. Mohat down to Brown, who gets knocked off the puck, and it's cleared out by Boji. Down to 10 seconds. Let's see if the Stars can get one more attempt here on the power play with the skater advantage. Jackson Bradham comes out of the penalty box. He skates straight over to the bench. Boji's full strength. They kill the penalty. 9:26 left to go in the first. Paul King flips it into the zone. He's joined by Rose and Schwartman on this line. That one sent up the ice. That's going to be icing. And we'll have a face-off down in the Boji zone. 9:10 left in the first. This line will stay out there. Broadfoot and Clausen on the blue line for Lincoln. Rose in the circle with Jake Jacobs, and we've got a quick whistle. We'll get repositioned, and we'll do it again. And they're kicking Rose out. Schwartman will take the face off. That pops behind the goal. King tried to center. Good stick work there by the Mammoths, and here they come on the attack. Shot. Kick saved by Travis. Swept aside by Clausen. Quickly ahead the other way. Schwartman just has to send it, and that's going to be an icing. Unfortunate. They look like they had some numbers there. Just misplayed the puck. And it'll be a face-off back down in the Lincoln zone. 8:49 left in the first. All five stay out there for Lincoln and for Boji as well. Jacobs in the circle for the Mammoths. Played to the blue line. Shot, top of the circle. Travis with the blocker save. Rose gloves that down to himself, and we're off and running. 3-on-2. Sweeps to the right side. Big scrum down low. King pops free. That one goes way high in the net, and we'll have a face-off. Sam Rose a little slow to get up. Game takes a toll on you. He's kind of holding his right arm. Landon Bliss into the face-off circle with Cooper Willis and Leo Miller. Lancaster and Hoyle on the blue line now for the Stars. Here comes Boji on the attack, cut off by Hank. Leo walks the line, sends it up ice. Picked up by the Mammoths, tossed back into neutral ice. Cut off by Leo. Boji takes it down low. This is Chappis down low. He got plenty of ice time in the junior varsity game. That shot's blocked on the way in. Comes all the way out to center ice and then played back into the Boji zone. Forecheck coming. Willis and Miller on the attack. Turnover. Willis throws it back down low. Played by Frericks. Left for Riley Worrell. Cross ice pass. Gets picked up by Hoyle. Boji the other way. Ethan Nickel delivers a hit. Here comes Hank. On the entry. Gets cut off. Nickel centering pass. Noden. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Just missed. That one pops up. Played back into center ice. Hoyle finds it. Over to Hank. He's just going to send it. It's a dump and chase to the far side. Cut to the middle and taken down, and Noden's going to get called for the trip. So Riker Noden will go to the penalty box at 6:58 left to go in the first, and Boji will go on the power play for their first opportunity. One nothing Stars on the Ben Insko goal about 56 seconds into the game. He'll take the face-off on the penalty kill here. Cooper Mohat out there, tries to clear, kept in by Boji. Play down low in the corner. Riley Worrell looking, back to the point, Robinson. Circles around, played over to the far side. Jacobs, back to Robinson, shot high. Played to the near side, Riley. Gets pressure from Cooper Grossroad. King, it's not King, that's Insko. Now over to the far side, Robinson drops it low. Back to the point, Robinson, poke check, taken away. It's Insko and Brown. Brown gets taken down. Well, Brown gets taken down, and he's not happy about it. And we've got a trip the other way. It's going to be Jake Jacobs going to the penalty box. So the captain go to the box for 2 minutes, and we'll play a little 4-on-4 here for the next minute and 10 seconds. Riker Noden in the box for the same offense for Lincoln. 6:08 left to go in the first. Four-on-4 here. Bauman off the face-off drop. Played down below the net. Sent back out to Hank Lancaster. He fires. It's blocked. Carlson finds the loose puck. Played back to Hoyle. Hoyle skates down the boards. Comes in. Off the crossbar. Down. Looks like it's a bar down goal for A.J. Hoyle. I heard it. I didn't see it. Referee calls it. And it's a goal for Hoyle on the 4-on-4. 5:47 left to go in the first, and that makes it a 2-0 Stars lead. Both players stay in the penalty box because it was an even strength goal, essentially 4-on-4. So we remain 4-on-4 here. for the next 40 seconds. Turnover. Hoyle staying out there. He's racing ahead. Up the left side. Nice little deke. Gets poke checked. Puck played down low. Bauman's there. So are a bunch of Boji players as well. Here comes Braden Garvin the other way. Chipped ahead. Skates past. Garvin has to change direction. Gets checked by Hoyle. Played on the boards. Pops free. Garvin centering pass. Played back to the blue line. Bauman being a pest. Bauman still being a pest, trying to break away for a 2-on-1 here. He gets control. Scoots to the center, dumps it down low. Bounces off the side of the net. Noden is there now as he comes out of the penalty box. It's a power play now for Lincoln for the next 35 seconds. Glove save made by Frericks from the Mohat shot from the blue line with 4:44 left in the first. Ethan Nickel out there with Noden and Ben Insko, who takes the face-off. That one sent up ice. Mohat tried to glove it down and couldn't grab it. He has the puck. Change of direction. Sent up ice. Grossroad cross ice to Nickel. Tries to cut to the middle. Mishandled. And it's sent up ice. 10 seconds left on the power play for Lincoln. Jake Jacobs waiting to come out of the box. Skating around. Grossroad centering pass. All right. Boji kills the penalty. They're full strength. Everybody's 5-on-5. Moat. One-timer. Blast. Off of a shin guard. Kicked around. Nickel trying to play it back. Noden picks a pocket. Just misses the net. Noden's there, Nickel was there for the follow-up. Good save made by Frericks. Played ahead. Cornell skating in. And a beautiful save made by Matthew Travis. .328 left, first period. Sam Rose to take the drop. King and Schwartman out there on the forward line. Backhanded down and around by Boji. Robinson sends it to the far side. King is there for Lincoln. King sends it up to Cash. Tries to bounce that one off the boards. They're going to call that an icing if it makes it. Well, they wave it off. Bump from behind. Centering pass. Rose tried to get it to King. It comes out to neutral ice. Here comes Boji with numbers. Robinson shot. Travis tried to glove that one. Couldn't catch it clean. Chipped ahead. Broadfoot ahead. Schwartman cuts to the middle. Nice move. Poke check from behind, though. Nicely done by Boji. Scrum here on the near boards. Mercy. Schwartman finally muscles it away down low. Taking some shots. So sandwich shot there. Puck is loose. Finally swept out by the Mammoth. Here they come on the rush. Big check by Paul. Big check by Paul. Sent in by Boji. Broadfoot shovels that one out. And it's flipped down low by by Landon Bliss. Icing face-off in the Lincoln zone with 1:39 left to go in the first period. Two nothing Stars. Goals by Ben Insko and A.J. Hoyle in the first period. Stars with control of the puck after the face-off. Leo Miller's out there with Bliss and Cooper Willis. Bliss pops free. Couldn't get clean shot. Miller below the net. Circles in front. Loose puck. Pops back to Hank. He fires. Pad save made. And finally Frericks with a nifty save. Hank will stay out there with A.J. Hoyle. Now it's Noden, Insko, and Nickel on the ice. Insko in the face-off circle with Jake Jacobs. Lancaster. That one gets partially blocked on the way in. Easy catch for Frericks, and we'll do it again. 1:06 left to go in the period. Interesting little face-off. Easily picked up by Boji. They can't clear the zone though. Noden gives chase. Finally Jacobs breaks free. Loses the puck though. Noden picks it up. He's going to take it in himself. Tries to make a move. Good defense played there. Insko keeps it in the zone though. Played to the far corner. Garvin. It's knocked. Some more checks happening. Hoyle gloves it down. Now a scrum ensues. Robinson breaks free and sends it up to center ice. Played back down in the Boji zone with 23 seconds left to go in the period. Stars bench pleading for a trip there, but didn't get the call. Under 10 seconds now. See if they can get one last shot attempt here. They do. Carlson, and it's gloved down with 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left in the first period. Frericks doing some work again. He was spectacular last night in net for Boji. Kept him in it the entire game. Stars came away with a 3-1 win. Brown centered across, and that'll do it for period number one. Goals from A.J. Hoyle and Ben Insko make the game a 2-0 lead for the Stars going to intermission number one. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Icebox for period number 2. Welcome back to the Icebox, period number 2 here. Stars with the 2-0 lead over the Boji Mammoth. Goals by Ben Insko and A.J. Hoyle in the first period play. Other scores from around the league going on right now. Des Moines Capitals hosting the Kansas City Jets. No score in that one. Mason City with the 1-0 lead over Cedar Rapids. And the Oak Leafs hosting Fremont here. That puck drop's coming up in about a half an hour. League standings as we have them right now here on the varsity side of things. It's still Dubuque. 13-1 on the season. They are in the lead. They're 2 points ahead of the Capitals. The Jets trailing another 6 points behind them. Stars moving up. They are up to 15 points. Riding a little win streak here. And we're underway here with period number 2. Played in the corner, and that pops free. A.J. Hoyle, one of the goal scorers here. He takes a shot, and it's a glove save by Frericks. Talk about Dubuque at the top of the standings here in varsity. They have a goal scorer, Cade Wiener, who's had 17 goals in varsity action so far this season. We won't see them until the month of January. Back under action here. Played down below the goal line. Pop free. Insko trying to work for it. Still a scrum. He's in there with Riker Noden. Noden still battling. Pops free towards the goal. And Boji clears. The far side. Grossroad got a stick on that one. Sends it deep, and they go off for a line change. Late entry, and it's not very clean for Boji, and it's kicked back out by Lincoln. Played at the center line. Pops to the middle, and we still got a scrum happening here. Back and forth, back and forth. Jawing between Alexander and the referee, and it's going to be matching penalties. Eric Alexander completely disagrees with that. Matching minors for roughing. Bauman goes to the penalty box. Didn't see who that was for. Boji, that's number 11, Miles Ferguson. Head coach Eric Alexander thought it was a one-sided affair. Referee disagreed, so it's matching penalties. We stay at 5-on-5 here for the next 2 minutes. 15:28 left to go in the second. Cole Brown pops free, plays down low, gives it back. Oh, tried to backhand that one in, just missed the net. Kept in by Mohat. Goes to the far side. Landon Bliss picks up the rebound. Back to Grossroad. He fires. Glove save made by Frericks. Face-off controlled by Lincoln. Mohat, that one blocked. Here comes Boji, one-on-one. Good recovery there by the Stars on defense. It's played down low, back up to the far side. A.J. Hoyle picks up the puck on a rush. Excuse me, that's Sam Rose. Rose out there on a line with Paul King. And Cash Schwartman, who has it. Passes to himself. Lost the puck. Mohat again. Dumps into the zone. Played by Frericks, the goalie. King centers, nobody there. And it pops back out to the neutral zone. Sam Rose cuts to the middle, top of the slot. Glove save made by Frericks again. .52 left to go. Second period. Stars with the 2-0 lead. Landon Bliss in the face-off circle for Lincoln. Willis back to Clausen. Shot. Hits a skate on the way in. Leo Miller out there on this line as well. He gives a body check. Kept in briefly. Boji trying to muscle it out of the zone. It's kept in. Willis makes a move. Sends it down low. Everybody converging on the puck on the far side. Mammoths come away with it. They toss it ahead. And they have to regroup in their own zone. Pass across. Chipped. And Lincoln will dump it and give chase. Clausen over to Bliss, cuts to the middle, poke check, Noden finds it, couldn't get good wood on it, and Boji tosses that up out of the zone. 12:50 left to go, second period. It's Bauman and Ferguson serving matching minors for roughing. Might be minors, they didn't put them on the board, they might be misconducts, I'm not entirely sure. Take a look at the scores log here as we play back and forth. Frericks is going to play this one. He's just going to freeze it, and we'll have a face-off. Now Bauman and Ferguson come out of the box. They've served their time. Face off on the far side. Bauman's going to get in the circle. Glove save made, and we'll do it again. Jake Jacobs in the face-off circle for Boji. Pops free. Carlson leaves it for Lancaster, who chips it down to Bauman. Play down low, Cole Brown. Over to Carlson, near side. Centering pass goes through Lancaster's stick, and now it careens out to the middle of the ice. Jake Jacobs on a rush. Laying out, trying to block that one. Fisher gloves it. Shot it over Hoyle. He was laying out for the block. And another good save by Matthew Travis. 11:52 left in the second. Bauman in the drop again. Played back to Hoyle. Puck pops free. Bauman couldn't control it. Now it's knocked up out of the zone. Cade Carlson with it. Drops to Hoyle. Hoyle sends it. Cole Brown gives chase. It doesn't make it around the net. Played in the corner by Boji. Chipped up and out. Turnover. Cole Brown. Head to Carlson. It pops free. Bauman pokes it down low. We're going to have another penalty, and that one's going to be, I believe, on Jackson Bradham. And Bradham will go to the penalty box for the trip. So Stars will go on the power play here with 11:03 and left in the second with a 2-goal lead. Bradham to the box for the trip. Rose in the face-off circle with King and Cash Schwartman joining him on the forward line. That one pops all the way down into the Lincoln zone. Boat ahead. Sam Rose. Probably feels like he's in a drought scoring-wise, but he'll get his. That one misplayed and played out. Referee down. Slippery out there, very slippery. That one sent out of the zone. Lincoln has to regroup. Rose on entry. Pass across, Paul King. Shot wide. Played out to Moat. Moat cuts to the middle. King gets the loose puck. Redirect in front, just missed by Rose. Or excuse me, by Schwartman. Schwartman, one-timer to King. Missed. Cooper Grossroad gathers it. One-timer and a broken stick. That's costly. Moat goes off. Hank Lancaster jumps out there. Joins the rush. King, block shot by Boji. Played down low. King in the corner, looking. The center, it pops back out. Hank kicks that one down. Now it pops back out into the neutral zone. 28 seconds left on the Lincoln power play here. They've had some shots. There's nothing clean. Cash centers through the middle. Hank, and it's a glove save by Frericks, who flashes the leather. 17 seconds left on the power play for Lincoln with 9:20 left to go in the second period. Two 2-0 Stars on goals from A.J. Hoyle and Ben Insko in the first period. Trenton Bauman into the face-off circle. Facing off versus Albert Cornell. Controlled, shot, blocker save made. Lancaster gets it back, see if he winds up again. Sure he does. And a glove save made. 1 second left on the power play here, and Jackson Bradham will jump back out on the ice from the penalty box for Boji. Looks like he's going to skate across to the bench. Chapas jumps the boards for Boji. Looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty here. Nope, just a delayed offside. And an icing the other way, and we'll do it again down in the Boji zone. 8:44 left to go, second period. Everybody full strength now. Rose line out there with King and Schwartman. Rose in the face-off circle. King plays it down low. Centering pass immediately. Schwartman tried twice to bury that, and Frericks denies him. Good quick face-off drop, and smartly played by King to go right to the center, and Schwartman was there, just couldn't put it home. Try again here. 8:37 left in the second. Played back to the point. Grossroad throws it down low. Schwartman knocked off the puck. It pops free, and Boji will clear. Garvin. He gets the puck taken away. Shoveled ahead. Played to Frericks, who throws it over in the corner. Puck pops free. Shot. Blocked. That was Broadfoot. The shot. Paul King plays it. Set ahead. Schwartman shovels it into the zone. King gives chase. Rose cuts to the front. Gets his stick lifted. And Boji takes it away. Poke check. Nicely done by Broadfoot. Sent across to the far side. Trevor will give chase. Picks up the puck. Boji can't set anything up. Even strength, it seems like, in the forward zone. Pesky sticks by Lincoln have been plaguing the Mammoth. Here's Leo Miller jumping out there. Played down below the net. Cut off. Landon Bliss joins him. Cooper Willis on this line. Turnover. Willis, point blank shot. Frericks gathers it before Miller could try the rebound shot. Seven minutes exactly left in the second. And Frericks is getting a workout here. He stopped 15 in the first period. And a whistle on the drop. And we'll do it again. Bliss in the face-off circle. Played up to the point. Cooper Grossroad throws it down low to Miller. Scrum ensues. Bliss is in the fight. Miller pops free. Cuts to the center. Loose puck. Frericks falls on it. Lincoln up to 27 shots on goal here. Only 8 thrown at Matthew Travis by Boji. Another face-off in the Boji zone. And we got a shoving match there off the drop. Boji skates up into the Lincoln zone, fires. Save made by Travis. Another one, blocker save by Matthew. Another one saved off the turnover. So 3 quick ones in a row for Matthew Travis. 6:16 left in the second. Move that shot total up to 11 shots on goal now for Boji. Insko to take the draw for Lincoln. Clear the zone. Riker Noden up the left side. In the corner, take away by Boji. Pass across. Hoyle flips that one up to Nickel. Nickel across, Noden. Top of the circle, gets it back to Nickel. Redirect, and did he glove it? No, he missed it. Goal by Ethan Nickel. Great give and go there. Give the assist to Riker Noden. 5:46 left to go in the second, and it's now a 3-0 Stars lead. Perfect redirect right in front, put it right on Nickel's stick, and it hopped up and over the glove of Luke Frericks. Nickel with the puck again. Centering pass. Wood was late getting there. Nickel gets it back though. Top of the slot. Shot. That one's deflected. Play down low. Nickel or Noden centering pass. Can't keep it in the zone. Hoyle goes to get it. little back and forth in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass. It's kicked into the Boji zone. Mammoths come away with it. Turnover. Cole Brown being a pest. He's stuck with it. Circles around. Left side. Skates in. All the way. Just missed. Play down low. Chipped up and out. Boji gets a step. 2-on-1. Good stick work there by AJ. Hoyle takes it away. Thwarts the scoring effort by the Mammoth. Good pass ahead to Nickel. Cross ice pass. He's got it. Shot. Frericks stepped out to grab that one. Nicely played by Luke Frericks. As Cole Brown was streaking. That might have been Bauman streaking. Either way, nicely played by the goalie, Luke Frericks. Face off in the Boji zone. 4:20 left to go. Second period. Cooper Grossroad to take the face off. And Bauman playing back at the defense position. Interesting. Grossroad, point blank. I don't know if they're just doing that to maybe beef up the presence up there on the forward line. They're going to keep it that way. Cooper Grossroad taking the face-off drop here. These face-offs have been physical, especially last night. There was some head contact happening. Grossroad with a shove. That's exactly what they're kind of doing. So it's Carlson, Bauman, and Brown on the forward line. Grossroad just in there for face-off purposes. He falls back to his position. Oh, fanned on it. Oh, Cole Brown had one. Just fanned on that initial effort. Back the other way. Jacobs tried to backhand that one in the corner. It's saved. Played around. Delayed offside. Now the Stars will gain possession. Carlson ahead the other way. Carlson tries to flip one on net. Gets deflected. Sent up and out of the zone. Clausen with the dump and chase. Takeaway there by Bauman. Back to Grossroad. Fires from the blue line. Save made. Kept in by Clausen. Boji trying to clear desperately here. Lincoln won't let him. Played to the corner. Carlson looking. Tried to give it to Bauman. Bauman gets tripped. No call. That seemed pretty egregious. Flipped up and out of neutral ice. Clausen. And another spill for the referee. This one he's a little bit slower to get up on. He's pointing. He's pointing in the direction of the bench. I don't know what he's concerned about. Referee's over talking to Eric Alexander. Now the ref comes over. Penalty box is open for business for Lincoln, and who's going to serve? Cole Brown. For what exactly? Roughing is the call. Must have missed that trip. All right, 2 minutes for Cole Brown for roughing. 2:35 left to go in the second period. Physical play now as Cooper Moat's dishing out some physicality. Puck is cleared. Boji needs one, and this is a good opportunity for him right here. Shot. That one. Somebody got a stick on that before it got to the net. Sent up and out. No, it is not. Kept in by Boji. Nicely done. Save. No. Goal. A snipe. And a power play goal for Boji, and they needed it. Braden Garvin with the goal for the Mammoth. He goes top corner. And it's 3-1. So Boji with the power play goal. 2 minutes exactly left to go in the second period. We got a game. Poke check. Stars clear. Sent ahead by Cooper Willis. That puck's right out to the middle of the slot. All the way back to the blue line now. Back to Willis, near side. Centering pass. Cuts through some sticks. He's out there with Miller and Landon Bliss. Big check there on the boards, and we're going to have another call here. And it's going to go against Boji. Goalie's coming off the ice. Lincoln trying to clear the puck. Off of Willis's stick. And it's going to be glove stick down by Frericks. Penalty is going to be another roughing, and it's going to be on the captain, Jake Jacobs. Minute 18 left to go in the second. Starting to get physical here. Shortman in the face-off circle with the power play line of Cole Brown and Cade Carlson. Hoyle and Lancaster on the blue line. Hoyle tried to go 5-hole from deep. Kept in by Hoyle. Lancaster down to Brown. Back to Hank. Good puck movement here. Brown walks in. Gets it over to Carlson. Turnaround shot. Frericks covers it. Sent up and out by the Mammoth. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Minute 20 left to go in this Lincoln power play. Hank with a move, going to take it into the zone himself. Top of the circle. Glove save made by Frericks. 23 seconds left to go in the period. Face-off puck kept in by Lincoln. Shot, turnaround. Save made again. .14 seconds left now in the period. Insko takes the draw. Popped out into neutral zone. One-on-one. Here comes nice poke check. Robinson denied by Moat. And that will do it for period number 2. Stars get one more. Boji gets on the board with a power play goal. We sit at 3-1 Lincoln going into period number 3. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Stay tuned. Back at the ice box for period number 3. The Stars with a 3-1 lead. Boji got on the board during that second period with a power play goal. And we're about set for second period action. There's 42 seconds left on a power play for Lincoln to start the third period. And we're about set. It's going to be Bauman in the face-off circle. Cade Carlson and Cole Brown join him on the forward line. Bauman and the Stars get it. Hank Lancaster up through neutral zone into the offensive zone. Play down low. Sent back up to the point. A.J. Hoyle hits some players on the way in. Carlson plays it. Poke check, take away. And it's sent deep into Lincoln territory. Boji peels off on a line change. And they have killed the power play. They are going to be full strength now. Two Stars players tried to glove that one down. They couldn't do it. Quickly out of the box, Jake Jacobs. And it's sent back up the other way. They put that on net. Frericks with the save. Bauman in the corner. Sent down low and shoveled out. Boji chips it up into the neutral zone, but Lincoln recovers. Back the other way. Hoyle plays it. Chipped up and out. Cole Brown. 2-on-1 now with Rose. Throws it over to Rose. Led him a little too far. The Mammoths the other way. Dump and chase by Robinson. Jacobs is there. Gets checked. Hank looking up ice. Here come the Mammoth the other way. Shot. Save made by Travis. Face off at 15:01 left. Rose in the face-off circle, joined by Schwartman and Paul King. He puts a stick on it on the far side, kept in the Lincoln zone though by Boji. Pops to the middle, tries to make a cut, shot just inside. Chipped up and around, played down low, tried to center it, now it's on the netting, they're fighting for it, it pops free. Lead pass ahead to Sam Rose, getting heckled, kicks it to himself on the forehand, shot, and it's gathered by Frericks. It's going to be the third line out there. It's going to be Bliss, Miller, and Cooper Willis. Bliss on the draw. Miller fights for it. Nicely done. He gets knocked down. Kept in by Grossroad. It's a delayed. Offside. And Boji, another broken stick out there by somebody. Didn't catch whose stick that was. We've had some lumber issues out here. Glove save made by Matthew Travis. He stands up for that one, and we'll have a face-off in the Lincoln zone. 13:46 left to go. Insko to take the drop. Played it down to the far side. Insko gets it back. Over to Noden. Noden on entry. Cuts to the middle. Backhand. That one pops up and over. Just missed. That one pops free to the front. Frericks had the pad down. Over to Clausen. To the middle and cleared out by Boji. That one sent up into the netting. Yep, face-off is not going to be in the neutral zone. It's going to be down here in the Lincoln zone. Shot blocked by his own teammate there, and it pops out. Bauman and Brown give chase. Robinson's there for the Mammoth. Carlson ahead to Brown. Kept in by Clausen. He walks down low. Down and around. Centered through the middle. Played back out to Cole Brown, who fills in on the blue line. Back to Clausen. Broadfoot down low. Nice passing here by the Stars. Brown playing down. Looking. Sent back out to Broadfoot. He blasts one. And it's gloved. Fresh five for both teams coming out on the ice here with 12:19 left to go in the game. 3-1 Stars lead. Sam Rose to take the drop with King and Schwartman on the forward line. Schwartman plays down low. He gets pushed into the boards by Bradham, and we're going to have a penalty here, and it's going to be the hook on Jackson Bradham. So Bradham back to the penalty box. Bradham doesn't agree. They usually don't when they get to the penalty box. Power play here for the Stars with the 2-goal lead. Hank Lancaster has the puck off the drop. Played down to Schwartzman. Goes around to the far side. Hoyle comes low. Tried to center and it hits a stick. Lancaster back to Hoyle. Hoyle, nice pass down low. Back out to Lancaster, cross to Hoyle. Walks in, shot. Ooh, almost had a redirect there. Schwartman had open net. Schwartman chipped over to King. King just barely gets it back down into the zone. Here comes Boji the other way. Robert Cornell, he gets taken down. Sent ahead. Swept up by Boji. And sent up ice. It's going to play all the way to Matthew Travis's pads. He leaves it for Lancaster. Hank ahead to King. King tried to change direction, and he snuck it back over the blue line before Rose was already in the zone. Offside will face it off down here in the neutral zone with 10:51 left in the period, 39 seconds left on the Stars power play. Cooper Gross Road ahead to Cole Brown. He throws it low. And sent up and out. Nope. Gross Road, tallest kid on the ice. He gloves that one down. Shot, save made. That one sent immediately up ice. Travis leaves it for Cooper Mohat. Played ahead to Ballman. Near miss there at center ice. Turnover. Boji trying to change directions here. Played in the corner. Riley Worrell gets cut off. Worrell chips it down to the other side. Nobody there as Boji teammates were peeling off on a line change. Mohat up the center. He goes ahead on entry. Gets that knocked off the puck. Back and forth in the neutral zone and a scrum ensues. Looking for it. It pops free. Popped free. It's going to trickle all the way to Matthew Travis. He sweeps it aside, and another penalty. And who's this going to be on? Interference is the call. It's going to be on Cooper Gross Road. He's unsure what he did. Face-off draw in the Lincoln zone, controlled by the Stars. They send it up and out and into the seats as the Mammoth go on the power play here with 9:26 left to go in the third period. They got a power play goal in the second period to get them on the board. Everybody knows the 2-goal lead in hockey is the worst lead to have. See if the Mammoth can draw one more closer. It's sent up ice in front of the bench. Rowan Varner and a big hit. Miller goes off. Paul King out there now. As that attempt is thwarted and Mammoth have to retreat and set up again. Minute 20 left on their power play. That one's chipped down and around the boards. Hoyle's there for Lincoln. Sent up ice. Boji into the zone. Circling back around. Garvin to the top. Chappas just falls on his own. Turnover. Paul King cuts to the forehand. Gets leaned on. Sent across to the far side. Boji's there. Sent out into the neutral zone. Paul King picks it up. Drops it. Bauman played back into the Lincoln zone. 25 seconds left on the Boji power play here. Loose puck picked up by Bauman. Almond racing to the center. Shorthand attempt here. He couldn't get good wood on it. Played back behind the net. Picked up by Boji, and Lincoln kills the penalty. They're full strength with 7:30 left to go in the game. Back and forth. Scrum on the boards, pops free. Evan Clausen just throws it up to open ice. Boji retreats, gets it, chips it into their Lincoln zone. Clausen's there to Broadfoot. Cross ice pass. Picked up by Chappis, and he throws it back into the Lincoln zone. Clausen again over to Broadfoot. Turnover, centered. Rose is there for Lincoln, and he chips it ahead to Cole Brown, and we're off and running. Kicked into the zone by Brown. Played down low, centering pass, Rose. Frericks was ready for it, but it goes 5-hole. He didn't have it, and a score. Let's see who gets the goal. I think it's going to be, it's going to be Cade Carlson getting credit for that goal. There's 6:34 left to go in the game. That makes it a 4-1 Lincoln lead. Frericks thought he had it. Didn't have it secured below the pads, and it snuck in. Sam Rose gets the assist on the Cade Carlson goal with 6:35 left to go. It's a 4-1 lead for the Stars. 4 different players with goals in this one. That one's shot by Paul King, high and wide. Played back on the near board. Schwartman sends it down low. Sam Rose gives chase. Rose looking to center. Pops back out to Broadfoot. Tries to center, and Mammoth players are there for it. Chappis lost it. Picked up. Ferguson sends it around. Played to the far side. Picked up by Lincoln. Nice little poke check there by Chappis. Ferguson tries to center. Puck still loose. Bounces to the corner. Kicked along by King. King finds some free ice. It comes back to the neutral zone. Dump and chase there by Boji. Broadfoot goes to get it for the Stars. To Cash Schwartman. Takes his time. As Broadfoot waits. Forechecking, getting aggressive here by Boji. Causes a turnover. Centering pass. Loads up. Shot. Great save by Travis. Rebound missed. Cuts through the crease. Still loose. Travis recovers. And it's a heap in the crease. And what are we going to have here? It's going to be a penalty shot here. Braden Garvin with the penalty shot after the scrum in front of the net. Basically, they called interference essentially on Stars for preventing a shot to get off, apparently. So Garvin with the penalty shot. Boji trails 4-1 here with 4:53 left to go in the game. Garvin picks up the puck, heads in. Save made. So Matthew Travis with the save on the penalty shot. And we'll have a face-off here in the Lincoln zone. Landon Bliss with Cooper Willis and Leo Miller on the forward line for the Stars. Willis tries to clear. Kept in. Pops to the middle. Ahead to Miller. Whacked. And a blast from center ice. Makes it all the way in on Travis's pads. Ahead to Miller. 2-on-1. He loses an edge. And he gets blown up and his stick goes flying. Big hit by Grossroad the other way. That was a decleater. Ahead. Shot blocked by Grossroad. He is a solid kid, and now it's 2-on-1. He's got Riker Noden. Pass to Noden on the tape. Shot. Blocker save made. Frericks is there. Grossroad can't gather the rebound. The puck goes to the far corner. Miller's stick still out there in the middle of the circle. Skated down low. And Boji luckily dodges a bullet there. Ethan Nickel on the ice with Noden. That one just kind of squirts towards the net. Gloved down by Frericks. And we'll have a face-off in the Boji zone. 3:29 left to go in this one. Stars at the 4-1 lead. A scrum in the corner. And the Mammoth able to clear the zone. It's chipped back in by Lancaster. Nickel circling down and around and tried to get it to Noden in front. Noden has it now below the net. It's taken off the puck. Take away Nickel. Now it pops back out into neutral ice. Scrum in front of the penalty box here. Time running out here for Boji if they don't do something quickly. Lancaster dumps it into the zone. Sent to the near side. And sent up ice. That's going to be icing. .232 left to go now in the game. Looks like a timeout's going to be called here with 1 minute left to go, exactly in the period. Not 1 minute left to go in the period. That's just the 1 minute timeout. Time running down here in the third period. Stars with the 4-1 lead. Again, they're in action. It's coming Friday night in Omaha versus the Junior Lancers. JV game starts at 6 p.m. and the Varsity to follow. That's their only game next weekend, and then they'll be back in action the following weekend at home. .232 left to go, and the clock is running now after the timeout called by Boji. Lincoln into the offensive zone. Change of direction. Cade Carlson, he got the last goal for Lincoln. And it's quickly the other way. Jake Jacobs puts on the brakes. Shot partially blocked. Loose puck in front, and the rebound is banged home. Dexter Waltman with the goal, as it took a funny hop off the boards, and Waltman was there for it right before before Matthew Travis could get back over to that far post. And that makes it a 4-2 game now. Boji hanging around here. Kids are hungry for a win. Insko Noden out there with Ethan Nickel. Insko to take the drop. Comes to the near side. Send into the zone. Cooper Mohat plays it. Forecheck incoming. He's just going to flip it up into neutral ice. Delayed offside, so Lincoln will get possession here. Noden, cross ice pass. Nicely done on the tape. Oh, robbed by the linesman over there. Sticks flying. Time running down. Minute 30 left. Nickel to the top. Takes a shot. This puck, Insko couldn't quite get a stick on it. Grossroad throws it. Kick to the corner. Noden back to the point. Now back down to Riker. Centering pass. Insko getting well defended there. Boji flips it into the Lincoln zone. Watch out. Quick shot. Chappis with an attempt there. Noden. He gets shoved down. And a penalty for a little shove in the numbers. Cooper Moat sticking up for his teammate. Noden blows him a kiss. And they're going to get Cooper Moat getting called for unsportsmanlike, sticking up for his teammate there. They usually frown upon that when shoving is involved. They exchange some words to each other in the penalty box, but 49 seconds left to go in this one. 4-2, Stars lead. The even strength here, 5-on-5. Looks like it's going to be a 2-10 for the offending player for, I think that's Cornell who got called for that one. And then a teammate serving. And hitting into the numbers, they frown upon that. So with all of that, it still will be 5-on-5 hockey here. But Boji down 2 players for the remainder of this 40 seconds in this game. Chipped up and out. It's a delayed offside. Lincoln will have possession. Clausen chips it to himself. Bauman goes to get it. Clausen was in the center there, and Frerichs should cover it up with 19 seconds left to go. Boji still winless on the season, but they are battling hard here, and they have all weekend. Luke Frerichs in net. He is as solid as they come in the league, I'm sure. Here comes Boji the other way. They're going to get some wins at some point. There's no question about it. And that'll do it from the icebox. Lincoln gets the win 4-2. That's their third win of the weekend. 48 shots on goal for the Stars in a 4-2 win. And they'll go in with some momentum on Friday night in Omaha. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We appreciate everybody who is tuning in from the Boji area. I hope everybody gets a safe drive home, and we'll see you on Friday night in Omaha.